Which word fills the gap? It's raining. I'm staying at home. Therefore, thus, or consequently could fill the gap. But these are fairly common linking words. More advanced ways of filling the gap are these. For this reason, I'm staying at home. Or, that being the case, I'm staying at home. Or even, in the light of that, I'm staying at home. Here are 10 more advanced English linking words and phrases that C1 English and C2 English speakers should be using. Firstly, words 8, 9 and 10 are linkers of addition. So look at the phrase here. I passed my English exam. Well done. Then there's a gap. I passed my art exam. So there are two similar things here, and they're adding one to another. So we could say, I passed my English exam, also I passed my art exam. Or we could say, as well as that, I passed my art exam. Again, these are quite common linking phrases. So to make our English more advanced here, try some of the following. In the same manner, I passed my art exam. Or, together with this, I passed my art exam. Or you could also say, to go along with this, I passed my art exam. These are all more advanced English linking phrases that you could use when you're adding one point to another. Next, we're looking at linkers of reason. Look at the phrase here. There's a gap and then the trains were not running. She caught the bus. Now, words that could fill the gap might be because the trains were not running. She caught the bus because that's the reason why she caught the bus. She caught the bus. The reason was the trains were not running. And words such as because and as and since can introduce a reason before the result of that reason. But again, these words, although they're good, they are used a lot. And if you want to raise your English level higher, you could use these alternatives. Seeing that the trains were not running, she caught the bus. Or given that the trains were not running, she caught the bus. And one more, owing to the fact that the trains were not running, she caught the bus. And these are all good advanced C1, C2 level phrases, perhaps IELTS 7, IELTS 8, IELTS 9 phrases that just make your speaking stand out a little bit more when you're using linkers of linking words or linking phrases in English. Now words 3 and 4, these are linkers of contrast. And again, look at the phrase here. The boy won the 100 metres race. Then there's a gap. He did not win the 200 metres. We could fill the gap with however or but because there's a contrast between the two. The first sentence, he won. The second sentence, he didn't win. There's a difference. There's a contrast from one sentence to another. So we need a linker of contrast. However and but are very commonly used. They're fine. But how can we make this more advanced English? So if you want to improve your English speaking skills here, you could use some of these phrases. That being said, the boy won the 100 metres race. That being said, he did not win the 200 metres. Or, while this was true, the boy won the 100 metres race. While this was true, he did not win the 200 metres. And now words 1 and 2, linkers of summary. So we're getting to the end of our video, and let's imagine that you're giving a presentation and you're getting to the end of your time speaking to an audience. You want to summarize what you've said. Look at the example here. we have a gap, and then this presentation shows that temperatures are increasing. So in the previous few minutes, this lady has proved that temperatures are increasing in the world, and now she wants to summarize. So she could say, in conclusion, this presentation shows that temperatures are increasing. Or to sum up, this presentation shows that temperatures are increasing. These phrases are good, they are used a lot, but how can we be a little bit more advanced with our English here? Well, we could instead use this phrase, all things being considered. Or you could even say, so, all things being considered. This presentation shows that temperatures are increasing. So all things means all of the information I've just given you, and being considered means putting it together. All things being considered. Or another way, so bringing everything together. It's indicating that this is the end of my talk. I've made all these points and now I'm going to bring them together in a conclusion. You will see a box below these arrows that link to more videos from me that you might find useful, or look in the description below for courses that I provide that go into more detail on advanced English.